Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title, I'll be doing another wrestling prediction video. Tonight I'll be doing my predictions of the upcoming WWPLE, the King and Queen of the Ring, PLE, which will be happening tomorrow. Well, for me, tomorrow morning. Uh, I know y'all gonna be hearing these booming noises. It's because there are fireworks going on. I think today is like the high school graduation. So yeah, that's why the fireworks are going crazy right now. So yeah, I apologize if it gets annoying, but yeah, there's nothing I can do. But yeah, King and Queen of the Ring will be happening tomorrow morning for me. I don't know about y'all, but it will happen tomorrow morning. Well, it will come out tomorrow morning. And there's a total of 6 matches. One of them being on the pre-show, which is rare. They don't do it often. So whenever I do see that there is a match on the pre-show, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, overall, I'm pretty excited about this. About King and Queen of the Ring, especially with the added stipulation regarding of whoever wins the tournament, which I'll talk about once I get to the finals of both the King and the Queen of the Ring tournaments. But Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty excited about it. They have been on a roll for really good pay per views ever since Triple H has taken in charge. Um, and yeah, I don't have any other initial thoughts. So without further ado, let's get to the video. So the first match which will be on the pre-show, is Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill will be defending their tag team championships against Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. This was just a random match, and it was just announced like I think today. If not today, then yesterday. But either way, it was a random match. I thought, well, first of all, I didn't think there was gonna have Bianca and Jade defend the belts um, at King and Queen of the Ring. But if they were, I don't know why they didn't have them defend the belts against the number one contenders, Shayna and Zoe, instead of having a random match with Candice and Indy, because Candice and Indy didn't win the Fatal Four Way. They're technically not the number one contender, so I don't know how they instantly got a title shot against the champions or got a title match before the actual number one contenders. Like, I don't make that make sense to me, but anyway, we all know Bianca and Jade. We all know Bianca and Jade's gonna win. That's all we know. That's all we know. We know that Bianca and Jade is gonna win. It'll probably be a decent match, but not a match that we're probably gonna care about, to be honest, because again, it was just put together. It was just a random match announced, so there's no like kind of like storyline to it, or so yeah. I'll say there's a reason why it was on the pre-show. Not because of the women, because all four of the women are very talented. It's just because, again, it's just a random match announced, just like out of nowhere. So yeah, that is it for that one. Again, Bianca Jay's gonna retain. We all know that's not gonna be a surprise. Okay, so now the next match, I'll have a prediction, and our next match will be Gunther versus Randy Orton, the King of Ring tournament final. Um, now the added stipulation that Triple H had that he just announced is that whoever wins the King and Queen of the Ring tournament will end up getting a title shot of the champion of their brand at SummerSlam, which I love that he did that, because that's what they used to do in the tournaments. They like in the previous tournaments, like when they had like the pay per views for the King of the Ring tournaments. Whoever won whoever won and became King of the Ring will get a title shot on the next pay per view. So yeah, I'm glad Triple H did that. Um, and it helped made the tournaments feel more important because it upped the stakes. Um, but yeah, so the final for the King of the Ring tournament is Gunther versus Randy Orton. This is probably a dream match for a lot of people. I bet a lot of people have been wanting to see this match since, to be honest, since not only since, well, since Gunther gone to the main roster, and of course since Randy came back too, from being injured, and he's a singles competitor again. So yeah, I feel like, well, not even I feel like, I know it's gonna be a good match. I know it's gonna be a good match between the two. Gunther never has a bad match, and Randy Orton is just a legend. Like, he knows how to put on a really good match. So yeah, I expect nothing but a really good match. And yeah, that's gonna be a real good final match. And to be honest, I can see, well, I don't know who I want to win. If I'm being honest, I'm fine with either one winning. I can probably see them having Gunther win more than Randy, like put Gunther over by him beating Randy, and then him fighting either Damien or Drew, depending on who is champion. Um, because I know Damien and Drew is having like the little thing going on. Um, that little kind of like feud right now. But yeah, but again, I feel like they're gonna have Gunther go over and have him beat Randy and become King of the Ring. And to be honest, if I'm going to be honest, the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring, it fits better for heels than they do faces, in my opinion. Because I mean, look, well, granted, there was only one Queen of the Ring, and that was Zelina. But when she won it, she was heel. And then the King of the Ring tournament winners, most of them was heel. Most of them was heel. There was not a lot of like good guys like faces that won the King of the Ring tournaments. Like, it was mainly heels that won it. So yeah, so like I see Gunther winning, but again, it's gonna be a real good match, and yeah, I'm excited for that match. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next match, which is the Queen of the Ring tournament final match. Lyra Valkyria from Raw versus Nia Jax from SmackDown. Um, Another one, I feel like I wouldn't mind either one of them winning. Like, it would do wonders for Lyra's career, especially since she's new to the main roster. But I feel like Nia would be probably be better as queen, because again, those kinds of accolades, like those kinds of characters of being like King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring. Again, it fits better with the heels than faces, in my opinion. Um, so yeah, I can. So yeah, I see Nia winning, but I wouldn't be mad if Lyra won. Um, yeah, I also feel like this would probably be a good match. It'd probably be one of those matches where like, like Lyra's gonna try and chop down Nia to try and get it down and keep her to stay down. And Nia's gonna be, like, you using her power to advantage. I feel like it's gonna be one of those matches, but I still feel like it's gonna be a match, and a very interesting match, because they two have never won 1-on-1 before, so it's gonna be a very interesting match. But again, I can possibly see them have Nia winning more than Lyra, but who knows? So next match is Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship. Liv is winning. Simple as that. Liv is winning. I know that in so many of in so many matches that Liv has been involved in, I have said Liv has won, and in every single match she ends up losing, or she ends up being they book her to be so close only to lose at the end, and I like it because it's kind of like the chase. Like, it makes you want to root for her even more, but it's also kind of frustrating because it's like, how many times y'all gonna have her be so close only to lose? And also get with the Battle Royal too. So yeah, I see Liv winning. I don't see Becky Lynch winning or retaining. And in my opinion, Liv should win because Becky has said multiple times to Liv, like, you've never beaten me. Well, in my opinion, with Becky Lynch saying that, Liv should get the win, and in my opinion, Liv will win. And Becky and Liv have always had good matches, so I expect nothing else but what they always give, and that's a really good match. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next match, which is the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. The champion, Sami Zayn, against Chad Gable, who has been on a terror, mainly on his group. On his own group, tearing them down. I'm like, dang. Getting the Kurt Angle treatment with the "You Suck" chants. So yeah, it says on Wikipedia that he's gonna have Otis with him. I don't know he is gonna have Otis with him, or if he's gonna be on his own, for the match. But yeah, it's Sammy versus Chad versus Bronson Reed. This is gonna be a good match. This is gonna be a good match. I don't. Okay, no shade. I don't see Bronson Reed winning. Um, and yeah, Sammy's gonna retain. I don't think they're gonna have Sammy lose his championship belt on his second title defense, with him beating basically the longest reigning and most dominating intercontinental champion in the history of that company, Gunther at WrestleMania. Like, it wouldn't make sense, because like, okay, then what was the point of having him lose the belt if his reign was going to be kind of shorter than what we thought it was going to be, and he was going to lose it on his second defense. So I don't think Sammy's going to lose his belt. I feel like he's going to retain. And yeah, like I said, I feel like it's going to be a really good match. All three men are very, very talented wrestlers. So yeah, and all three of them can go. So yeah, again, I expect nothing but a really good match. And yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the last match, which is Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul, for Cody's undisputed WWE Championship. It originally was going to be like champion versus champion, like title versus title, Cody Championship, and Logan Paul's championship online, but on the contract signing, Logan somehow was able to get himself out of the U.S. Championship. So yeah, it's Cody defending his championship against Logan Paul, and we all know Cody's gonna retain. Logan's not gonna win the belt. No shade. This is all tea and no shade. Well, what did Logan Paul do to even deserve to get a title shot against Cody? Because for instance, he's already a champion. He's U.S. champion. Why not have him defend his belt, against someone, instead of having him in a title match against another champion? That don't make sense to me. But oh well, they just kissing Logan Paul's ass, and I'm just like, okay, y'all. I'm like, he can go in the ring, but it's just like, come on. It's like, really, like, he's already champion. Like, he should not have a title shot against Cody, especially for the same championship that he has tried to get before but failed, because he tried to get it when Roman was champion, but also that was when Roman was on his dominant reign, but Logan Paul still failed. So, and again, it was for Cody's same reason. For like, I feel like why Sami Zayn's gonna retain, because they're not gonna have Cody lose his championship quickly. Like, I feel like Cody's gonna have a pretty lengthy, not as long as Roman's, but the length is probably gonna be like decent. Like, probably gonna be like a little bit of a lengthy reign. So yeah, again, I see Cody winning. Again, don't know why Logan Paul is having the title shot, but again. I do not. It is gonna be a good match because both of them can go. Both of them can put on good match. So yeah, it is gonna be a good match. But yeah. So yeah, I went through all the matches. So that'll be the end of this video. Comment down below on whether you're excited about the King and Queen of the Ring PLE. Or if you're not, and also what match are you looking forward to the most, and tell me why down below in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And I'll see you next time. Bye.